Hello everyone, let's go over some true and false questions about the light-dependent reactions of photosynthesis. Number 1, the ETC, or the electron transport chain, pumps hydrogen ions into the lumen. Is this true or false? I'll give you a hint here. The main word that this is testing you on is lumen. Do they pump it into the lumen? Yes, they do. The electron transport chain pumps the hydrogen ions into the lumen, while the enzyme ATP synthase is going to use that concentration gradient between the lumen and stroma to make ATP. Number 2, when NADP gains an electron, it is oxidized. Is this true or false? The main thing this is testing you on is, do you know the difference between being oxidized and reduced? This is false. Whenever NADP gains an electron, it's going to be reduced. I always think oil rig. Oxidation is losing, reduction is gaining. Number 3, the light reactions produce ATP and glucose. Is this true or false? Again, this is testing you on, do you know the two things that the light reactions make? Yes, it does make ATP, but no, it doesn't make glucose. It makes NADPH. Number 4, the light-dependent reactions only occur during the day or when light is present. Is this true or false? This is true. The light-dependent reactions need light that's going to be there during the day. Number 5, hydrogen ions move through ATP synthase to make it produce ATP. Is this true or false? This is true. We talked about this before. These hydrogen ions are just protons basically, and they move through that enzyme to help it make ATP. Number 6, the light-dependent reactions occur in the thylakoid membrane. Is this true or false? So again, this is just testing you. Do you know the location of where this reaction occurs? Yes, this occurs at the thylakoid membranes. That's true. Number 7, photosystem 1 is responsible for splitting water molecules. Is this true or false? So again, this question's asking you, do you know the difference between photosystem 1 and photosystem 2? This is false. Photosystem 2 is where the splitting of water happens, not photosystem 1. Number 8, oxygen released during photosynthesis comes from water, not carbon dioxide. This is a tricky question because most people think that the oxygen is from carbon dioxide, but it's not from the carbon dioxide, it's actually from the water that we talked about in our last statement. Water breaking down at photosystem 2 is going to donate its electrons to photosystem 2, but it's also going to produce oxygen as a byproduct. So again, the oxygen doesn't come from carbon dioxide, it comes from water. Number 9, electrons lost from photosystem 2 are replaced by electrons from photosystem 1. Is this true or false? I'll give you a hint. This question is asking, do you know the difference between when photosystem 2 and photosystem 1 occurs? And this is a really interesting fact that during the discovery of photosynthesis, they found photosystem 1, named it photosystem 1, and then named photosystem 2, named it photosystem 2, but didn't realize that photosystem 2 came before photosystem 1, and they didn't relabel it, which blows my mind. But this one is false because the electrons from photosystem 1 are going to be replaced by the electrons coming from photosystem 2, not the other way around. Here's our last one. The proton gradient builds up in the stroma. Is this true or false? This question is basically asking, do you know where the proton gradient builds up? Is it in the stroma or is it in another location? This is false because it's not the stroma. This is actually going to be in the lumen. There's going to be a high concentration of these protons or hydrogen ions in the lumen and a low concentration in the stroma.